Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not the type to climb high in his career, even if he talks a lot about big plans. He may seem knowledgeable and have good ideas, but he's not the one who will put in extra effort or take charge at work. If he talks big, it's more in his imagination than in his actions.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he handles it with steady nerves. He doesn't get angry or lose his cool, and he won't make you feel tense at home because of job problems. He might feel a little sad or low in energy, but he bounces back quietly rather than falling apart.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him gentle and easy to be around, but they might not always feel very close to him. He's not rude, but he sometimes forgets the polite things that make teamwork smooth, so he could come off as blunt or a little distant. He doesn't start fights or get into loud arguments. He avoids drama and doesn't hold grudges.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he is much more likely to feel quietly happy for you than to be jealous or upset. He doesn't tie his own worth to your achievements, so your success won't make him feel smaller. He values peace and kindness, so he'll want you to be happy in your work.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Money isn't how he measures his value or role in the relationship. He'll be glad for both of you if the family is doing well.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money thoughtfully and prefers to keep things organized. He isn't careless with spending and doesn't rush into buying things just for fun. You'll find him paying bills on time and keeping track of expenses without drama or risky plans.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. You won't find him buying things just to show off or trying to impress others with expensive choices. He makes careful decisions and avoids making promises he can't keep.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is naturally kind and caring, happy to help others and offer support when someone is in need. He doesn't hold on to money with a closed fist, but he also isn't careless. He shares thoughtfully, making sure everyone around him feels cared for. He is gentle, not stingy, and his giving nature isn't just about money, but also about his time and attention.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money matters. You won't find him hiding things or making you feel left out when it comes to financial decisions. Instead, he is fair and wants both of you to feel comfortable and secure.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and isn't likely to dump all the chores on you. He likes keeping things neat and in order, and that means he'll want to pitch in and do his part around the house. He may not make a big deal about it, but you'll notice him quietly taking care of tasks or helping to keep things tidy.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and even with things like changing diapers. He's not the type to just stand back and tell you what to do. He likes things to be orderly, so he won't wait for you to ask or just watch from the side. You'll see him quietly taking responsibility, not just supervising or making comments.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will try to understand your side and isn't the type to argue just to prove he's right. If you share your feelings or concerns, he will listen and show care without raising his voice or insisting that you're wrong. He values peace and kindness, so he prefers to talk things out calmly and find a solution that works for both of you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and does not lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He doesn't let his temper take over. So you won't have to fear shouting, harsh remarks, or mean behavior. If something bothers him, he's more likely to go quiet and think things through rather than make a scene.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and steady nature, and small troubles don't easily upset him. You will rarely see him lose his cool or raise his voice without a serious reason.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He doesn't have the kind of pride that makes him blame others just to save face. When something goes wrong, he quietly thinks it over and is willing to own up to his part.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands clearly that no means no. He's caring and gentle, so he won't push you or make you feel uncomfortable if you say no to anything, whether it's intimacy, emotions, or other matters. He values peace and believes in fairness, so your comfort is important to him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and comfort, and he respects that without making you feel guilty or upset. He doesn't let his ego get in the way of caring for your needs.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He's not the type to use your secrets or special times to hurt or embarrass you later. He values trust and peace and wants your relationship to feel safe for both of you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. Loyalty and kindness matter a lot to him, and he isn't the type to chase new excitement or flirt behind your back. You can feel secure knowing he's focused on you and values the bond you share.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or the jealous, controlling type. He trusts you and believes in giving each other space and respect in the relationship. His calm and steady nature means he feels secure in himself and in your bond.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a hidden sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for you because he genuinely cares, not because he wants to control your actions or make all the decisions. With him, protection means kindness and support, not control or strict rules.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything alone. He believes that raising children is a shared responsibility and will step in to help without needing to be pushed. With him, you can count on true partnership in parenting, not just empty promises.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He doesn't believe in shouting or making a scene over mistakes. His steady nature helps keep the household peaceful even when things go wrong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs beyond taking care of the family. He believes in teamwork and fairness, so your voice and wishes will matter just as much as his.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will secretly hope you quit your career after having a child. He respects your ambitions and values the balance between family and your personal growth. You don't have to fear a surprise change in his attitude later on.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. His kindness is genuine and he cares about making your family feel welcome and respected. You can trust that he won't act friendly only in front of others and then change behind closed doors. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't react with anger or sharp words, even under pressure. He prefers quiet discussions over loud arguments and won't add drama to an already stressful situation.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you but expects you to suddenly become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He prefers honesty and consistency over putting on an act just to please others. He won't pressure you to behave one way at home and another way outside.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or taking someone else's side. He believes in fairness and wants to make sure you don't feel alone when things get tough. With him, you'll always have a quiet, loyal partner on your side.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows everything his mother says. He respects his family, but he understands that after marriage, you are his first responsibility. He cares about harmony, so rather than picking sides loudly, he will work quietly to keep peace and protect your feelings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and believes that certain things should stay just between the two of you. This shows that he respects your trust and cares about keeping your relationship strong and safe.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels steady, gentle, and low on drama. Every day, you'll notice his caring nature in small ways, helping with chores, sharing quiet moments, and making you feel respected and safe.